Hello, Noobs. So, we have started a new podcast for auditory listeners and it will be available on every major platforms. Please kindly hit the follow button and subscribe our YouTube channel for the daily updates.
Asterixis. Asterixis is a neurological disorder that causes a person to lose motor control of certain areas of the body. Muscles often in the wrist and fingers, although it can happen in other areas of the body, can abruptly and intermittently become lax. Causes of asterixis unknown. Certain triggers. Some types of encephalopathy that can result in asterixis are hepatic encephalopathy, metabolic encephalopathy, drug encephalopathy, and cardiac encephalopathy. Risk factors for asterixis. Pretty much anything that affects brain function can lead to asterixis. This include stroke, liver disease, kidney failure, diabetes, high blood pressure, lupus, certain genetic causes, Wilson's disease, asterixis, muscle stiffness, personality changes, etc. Other risk factors, both epilepsy and heart failure, are also risk factors for asterixis. How you can diagnose asterixis? A diagnosis of asterixis is often based on both a physical examination and lab test. Your doctor may ask you to hold your arms out, flex your wrist, and spread your fingers. After a few seconds, a person with asterixis will involuntarily flap the wrist downwards, then back up. Your doctor may also push against the wrist to prompt the response. Your doctor may also order blood tests that look for buildups for chemicals or minerals in the blood. Imaging tests such as CT scan can examine brain function and visualize areas that may be affected. Treatment for asterixis. When the underlying condition causing asterixis is treated, asterixis generally improves and even goes away entirely. Encephalopathies of the liver or kidney, your doctor may recommend lifestyle and dietary changes. If you are misusing alcohol or have a kidney damaging conditions like diabetes, your doctor can talk to you about reducing your health risk. Laxatives. Lactulose in particular can speed the removal of toxins from the body. Antibiotics. These drugs like rifaximin reduce your gut bacteria. Excessive gut bacteria can cause too much of the waste product ammonia to build up in your blood and alter brain function. Transplants. In severe cases of liver or kidney damage, you may need a transplant with a healthy organ. Metabolic encephalopathy. Your doctor will likely advise dietary changes, taking drugs that will bind to the mineral to help remove it from the body or both. It will depend on which mineral is overabundant in your bloodstream. Drug encephalopathy. Your doctor may change the dosage of a medication or switch you to an entirely different drug. Cardiac encephalopathy. Getting any underlying heart conditions under control is the first step. That may mean one or a combination of the following like losing weight, quitting smoking, taking high blood pressure medication. Your doctor may also prescribe ACE inhibitors which widen the arteries and beta blockers which slows the heartbeat. Wilson's disease. Your doctor may prescribe drugs such as zinc acetate which prevent the body from absorbing copper in the food you eat. They may also prescribe chelating agents like penicillamine. It can help excrete copper out of the tissues. Thank you all. Have a nice day.